Hi everyone, it's Wanda with the Armchair Cat Advocate, and I wanted to give a little update on Jack. I didn't give one yesterday. I have a bunch of little updates that I'm going to put up all at once so that everyone can kind of follow his progression. And you can see that he is doing much better. I'm going to open this for him so you can see his face. Look at his face. Look at him. Jack, look. He says, look, my nose isn't snotty anymore. Look at it. Oh, you sticking your tongue out, bud? He's not drinking. I'm not sure why. I'm guessing because he's getting so much wet food. Because I'm feeding him about 3 times a day. I'm giving him little meals throughout the day because he has to get I give him his medication in his food. I've offered him water. He just doesn't want to drink. I mean, this is basically what he does. He just sleeps. He's just chill. He lays here and he sleeps. When he's hungry, he meows. He has this little croaky like, "Meow, meow, meow, meow." Yeah, you do. A little croaky meow that you have. Yes, you do. And other than that, I mean, he's peeing. He's peeing normally. The poop, he didn't poop today yet. So I think maybe the dewormer is working. Okay, so I'm going to do a longer video because I have a lot to say about this cat, about what's wrong with him, about the way that I handled it, and I have I have some tea, guys. I have some major tea here about this cat, and it applies directly to a former beige granny manager that we had on here, and Miss Nunya, who had a shit fit about the way I cared for him, and our super bitch Timu Troll. So I have some holler back for these folks, if you get what I'm saying. Because what Jack has, he finally got a stool sample done on him. And what he has is what's going on is, I shouldn't say what he has, but what's going on with him is, other than the severe chronic upper respiratory infection, which we're getting under control, he also has tapeworm and he has roundworm. And he's on a regimen of Panacur for 5 days. And there's some gut issues that we're addressing. But as I said, I'm going to do a longer video. This is just a quick little update because I just want everybody to see him and see how he's doing. And yeah, and I want to do a little holler back to certain people that, maligned me, tried to malign me, tried to ruin my reputation and take down my credibility, and basically alleged a lot of nasty things about the way I cared for this cat, which I can now say with 100% certainty, and I can prove with 100% certainty, are untrue. And it looks like that a certain beige granny doesn't know her ass from a hole in the ground, and advice that was given was really bad. And this person probably should be also reported for practicing practicing veterinary medicine without a license. I'm just going to say that, among the other things that she's guilty of. So, anyway, Jack's doing really good, and yeah, I mean, you're not going to hit me, are you? So just going to say, we're trying to show people that you're a changed boy. Yeah, he's being a really good boy. He's being a good boy. Yeah, he's being a good boy. He's being a good boy now. He says, I'm a changed man. Yes, I am. I'm a changed man. He still leaks a bit from his butt, too. He's watching. I opened this up a little bit so he could watch the kittens run around, because he's been on his antibiotics for a while, and he's not sneezing like he was, and I don't see discharge out of his nose. And, you know, I wash my hands in between and I try to keep everything really clean. No, don't you knock that down. Sorry, folks. One of them was trying to climb the curtain and I could just see the plant tipping. Guys, you're going back in. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. It's almost 4 o'clock in the morning. We're not running around. They're out for their, no, 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 no. Okay, they were just trying to pull the cord connected to the water fountain across the room. That was interesting too. Yeah, this is why right now I have them confined to the kitchen and it's not a big space for them. Usually I've been letting them roam the apartment. Come here. Maleficent. Maleficent. Come over here. Good girl. Oh, I don't want to touch you. I touched Jack. Good girl. Good girl, Maleficent. Good job. Okay. I'll go back here to Jack. She was trying to climb up. She tries to climb up my leg and wants me to hold her. So yeah, so this basically is what Jack does. He's like really, I think he's just so exhausted from being out there for so long. And he's probably starting to feel a little better now since he's getting his issues addressed appropriately. But, you know, the one thing that I do want to say is, you know, as I said, I'm going to do a hollaback. I'm going to do a hollaback video for these folks and point out everything that they said that was completely wrong. And the fact that, yeah, somebody gave me really bad advice. Beige granny. But, you know, the fact of the matter is that I could have done all kinds of stuff with Jack. I could have treated him, but he still would have been outside. And his issues are not as simple as, okay, bring him in for 5 days, treat him for a respiratory infection, put him back out. It's not that simple. Like Yum Yum, he's fine right now. He's fine. I don't see any sneezing, no discharge. His eyes look good. You know, I treated him for a couple of days, for like 5 days with Doxy, and he just kicked it out of his system. He's running around. He looks good. His coat looks good. He's not rough. He's gained his weight. He's gained his weight back. He looks great. But, you know, he was an outdoor cat. He was born outside. He lived outside. He has a little different immune system resistance than a cat like Jack, which obviously was owned and somehow ended up on the street. And they're just not able to survive like a cat that was born outside. It's just like if you're born in poverty, you learn how to become very resilient and innovative and creative with your meager funds versus if you're a wealthy person that ends up poor. It's a whole different game. So I'm going to put these beasties back. I have them blocked because I have the big kitty food out. And I don't want them eating big kitty food because the couple of times that they've gotten into the big kitty food, they then end up vomiting all over the place. So who's down there? Okay, so I'm going to end it here. Thanks for watching. Your little update here on Jack. Yeah, Jack. Yeah, Jack. Yeah. Good boy, Jack. Yeah. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. So, there's Jack. There's our update on Jack. So thanks everyone for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for meow.